This is Geoff Duncan. He is a candidate for lieutenant governor, a Republican candidate. He's leading right now. He hasn't won, however, he's leading right now, so he's up there speaking as we expect to hear from Brian Kemp pretty soon. So once again, this is Geoff Duncan who is speaking right now. We're going to listen in, or we're going to...
Right, and this process has been about
why don't we listen in just for briefly to hear what Mr. Duncan has to say.
And that's what this process has been about, and it's going to continue to be about. I want to thank my team. I walked into this process as virtually a political newbie for the most part, and my team took great care of me. There was a gentleman by the name of Chip Lake that 2 years ago sat down and was willing to have breakfast with me one day over in Cobb County. We talked about what it might look like to do something like this, and we've built a team that has allowed us to be better every single day, and I want to thank them for that help. But I want to thank you. I want to thank this party. I want to thank the conservative leadership that we've had to this point, because I, like you, believe our best days are in front of us. Right? This isn't about these elections. This is about a movement that believes in we the people more than we the government. A movement that believes the community is better at solving those problems. You know, we get a bad rap sometimes as conservatives. Folks want to say we don't care about those people in need. We do care about those people in need. We just don't think the government ought to be the solution. We think us as the community ought to be the solution to move forward. This journey started for Brooke and I when we were in high school. And had she known we were going to do all this, she probably would have went to the prom with somebody else. But here we are, and the journey has taken us into professional baseball and business and walked us into a church one day that helped remind us of a very important lesson that we've carried with us. We listened to a message at North Point Church a number of years ago where Andy Stanley talked about a series called Recovery Road, and he challenged us to stop complaining and to start getting involved, right? You want better education? Spend more time with your own kids at the kitchen table. You want fiscal responsibility? Start paying your taxes on time. Start being involved in the community. And so our call to action at the end of that was, and you might even have to go run for office. Guess what? Here we are. Here we are. So look, this opportunity to run for lieutenant governor was not about the past, it's about the future. It's about the vision of Georgia. I believe our best days are in front of us. I want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of shaping the conservative future, right? There's things we can lead on. We can lead on transportation. We can lead on health care. We can lead on education. These are big issues that I think we can not only lead just for this party, but for this entire state, right? With telehealth and technology improvements around health care, price transparency, education. Imagine if we can put more education in the classroom or more technology in the classroom to allow these students to take that technology home with them and engage with their family, to allow those kids to have that opportunity. There's lots of things we can do in Georgia, and I'm anxious to be a big part of that. Look, here's a big goal, and I want to put this on all of us here. I think Georgia can be the technology capital of the East Coast. Right? That's something I think we can be. We can take that on our shoulders, and we're going to need everybody to be on board with that. Look, I want to close with this. It's been a long night, and I can't believe this many people are up at 2 o'clock tomorrow. I just told Brooke, we've never been on a stage this late, even if we sang karaoke. So late to be here, but I want to close with this. I'm anxious to work with Brian Kemp, to be a part of this new conservative generation we've got going here. I'm anxious to work with Brian Kemp. I'm anxious to be a part of putting you first, not special interests, not any. I'm so anxious to work with Brian to put these big ideas forward. Let me close with this. Let's not just be satisfied with leading ourselves. Let's be satisfied with leading an entire nation on the big issues. Thank you so much.
Once again,